Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun, Hong Kong. And we could talk to Henry. We're in a thing. We're here to kidnap a mobster. We could talk to Henry and tell him that this guy sabotaged him really badly. There's a security guard, but we're not going to do that yet because we don't want to. The guard steps forward and raises his hand. Sorry, ma'am, this area is off limits. And why is that? This is the Wuxing employee patio, reserved for Wuxing customers and their guests. General public's not admitted. Why don't you head back to your table? There's ample seating in the main dining room. Yeah, what if I ask nicely? Will you let me through then? Corner of the guard's mouth cracks into a weak smile. Sorry, but not even the mighty please and thank you will help you here. Okay. We do... Can we go to the order computer and mess with that without a decker? But open program tracking food orders. Open program, my favorite words. Not my favorite words, really, but in this case, my favorite words. Open program tracking food orders and their respective tables flicker steadily on the computer screen. AccuServe from Rinraku Shangri-La Restaurant. Let's see. Check orders. A list containing dozens of orders pops up. Only a handful are for the upper floor's private dining rooms. One note on the second floor order stands out. Okay, floor 2, private rooms 3, VIP party of 5, standard seafood buffet 1, wine sampler 3, crab rangoon 6, Shangri-La prawns, surf and turf 1. Note, no prawns. Avoid cross-contamination with shellfish. Diner is allergic. AccuServe from Rinraku, Shangri-La Restaurant. Manager's notice. Nothing but your typical wage slave directives in here. There are a few mentions of curtailing recreational activities in storage rooms and on outer decks. One can only infer the meaning of said activities. Further down, a note in red expressly warns that the special guests on floor 2 should be served by approved waitstaff only, and if the guest orders are botched again, there will be significant and widespread consequences for all servers involved. Server's notes. Inside this file is a series of notes on guests and the restaurant's operations. You scroll through today's notes. Several servers have written about their concerns regarding tonight's lack of security. A couple are frustrated with the curious guest wandering up to the second floor's private dining rooms. The rest is useless information. Enter a new order. A menu pops up with options to view or place orders. Following the menu is a dining room chart that's been broken down into server zones. A large comp button in the upper right corner has a lock icon on it. It seems people were being too liberal with the free drinks. Unfortunately, it looks like you'll need a server's code to place an order. Okay, so we would need a server's code to place an order. I doubt that. Let's see if we can talk to this person. Chef Yan Lung. Any aroma of spices and sweat bombards your senses as the cooks move through the kitchen. Scents churn in their wake, some sharp, some sweet, some altogether unfamiliar, but all delicious. The chef barks an order to his assistant, searing fish, then whirls around, muttering fervently to himself. He stops short once he notices you standing in his kitchen. I told them I needed an extra server, not a hobo. Shoo! He gestures toward the door and turns to tasting an array of sauces. Okay. The chef peers at you over a mountain of oysters. No guests in the kitchen. Out. Sorry to intrude, but I need to speak with the head chef. He grabs a towel off a nearby rack and wipes his hands, grumbling to himself, and dang it, I don't have socialite as an etiquette. I'm the head chef. I've little time to cook my food, even less for conversation. It'd be in your best interest to answer my questions. How do I best put this? I am a very influential person. Chef freezes at the implication in your words. Eyes scan your face, searching for any tell that might suggest you're bluffing. Just make it quick. You've got 60 seconds before I pull these prawns out of the boiler. I'm looking for someone. I'm told one of tonight's guests has a shellfish allergy. Less than mild-mannered orcs sound familiar. That's a polite way to put it. Gave 2 of my cooks broken ribs and a matching set of black eyes last time he stormed my kitchen. He waves his hand. Yes, I know that orc. Got a shellfish allergy he's overly keen on hounding us about. As though this wasn't the top seafood restaurant in the 6th world. I need that. Mistakes happen. Sometimes you reach for a mushroom and accidentally grab an oyster. Maybe such an accident happens to our orc friend. Know what I'm saying? What? He balks at your suggestion. After a moment's recovery, he looks straight at you, nostrils flared. You can't possibly be saying what I think you're saying. You are? You want me to poison a diner? You're deranged. I'm calling security. Let's be honest. Everyone at Shangri-La hates this guy. You make him sick. You make people happy. It's your call. I just need your hand to slip. Add an extra ingredient or two. Chef nervously rings his table between his hands. This has been an expensive thing. Not really. Between his hands, stares at the sumptuous plates of food waiting to be eaten. Glance over his shoulders, a shake of his head. He smiles, a small wry thing. You know, he never appreciated our cuisine, our art. I think a special thanks is in order. See yourself out, won't you? Okay. We could do that. We did poison his food. I think the next thing, we could sit here and wait for him to come out, but that's in the middle of a bunch of people. I prefer to take him in the room. You came back. Listen, that David prick you mentioned? Turns out he broke into your work terminal and sent your clients some nasty messages in your name. Then he swooped in and stole them. Spark of sobriety washes over Henry. The dullness in his eyes drains away, and he sits up alarmed. That explains why no one would return my messages. With a grunt, he smashes his fist into the counter and turns towards David and mutters through clenched teeth. He wants to play dirty. I can handle it. I can handle him. He jumps up and marches toward David. Henry and David stand inches from one another, both men wearing the fiercest expressions they can muster. Their hatred is almost palpable. How their confrontation will play out is unclear, but one thing is certain, you have a guest seat. Henry stabs a finger into David's chest and speaks in a low hiss. You stole my business, and I know it. You might have picked this fight, but I'm going to win it, fair and fucking square. Show you how those with integrity operate, you cheat. David's mouth eases into a contented smirk. You want to lose face twice in one day. I'm happy to oblige, but not in here. I'll be damned if the Shangri-La bans me for thrashing a worthless crap stain like you on their property. Let's finish this outside, now. Fine, but don't think that this will give you any sort of advantage. It only means I won't have to hold back. Let's go. Curiouser and curiouser. Create a diversion outside the restaurant. This area's off limits. Move along. Okay. So we don't go up there. Dang. Could wait for the target. See if we can talk to him again. I have the wrong etiquettes for this mission. What more could you possibly want? I've already compromised my schedule once tonight on your behalf. I need you out of my workspace. Okay. So, I don't think we can get anywhere. We're going to be stuck with him coming down here. Look at this. Again. And, yeah. So, I think best we can do. The gnarled barrel stool offers little in the way of comfort. A quick look around reveals the disparity between the restaurant proper and the bar, the latter of which appears neglected in comparison to the pristine dining room. Old dry drink rings dapple the counter's uneven surface, and angry scratches run down its length. But you've got time to kill before Rooster arrives, and this is as good a spot as any to wait. Have a seat and wait. The minutes tick away. Rooster should be here any time now. Oh, is he not even here yet? Alarmed waiter in a tousled uniform stumbles into the kitchen. Chef, we have a problem, big problem. Cut the drama, Cork Mage, we're working here. We've got a fight out front in a sick diner, and you're still in here glazing dumplings? Our second floor guest is pissed. His head of security is spewing up prawns and looking for someone to blame. Better brace yourself for a mouthful of fists. A howl and several thumps catch the cooking staff's attention. Apprehensive glances are tossed around the kitchen. Their fear abruptly confirmed as a huge orc bursts into the room. The jagged scar on the orc's cheek matches your client's description of the talon, or it would if the talon's face weren't lumpy, swollen, and seeping mess. The talon's face flushes in anger, or perhaps as a side effect of his allergy, and he raises a knobby finger to the room. What is wrong with this place? His swollen lips spit more saliva than sounds. Excuse me, sir, you're holding the kitchen up. If you have questions or concerns, speak to our host out front. He rounds on the chef, shoulders raised in disbelief. I've got a concern, all right. A concern regarding the shithouse you call a restaurant. His voice booms. This is the third time you slopheads have fucked up my order. If I'm regularly forced to choke down your garbage, I expect at least some substitutions to be followed. No shellfish. Get it right, or next time someone's going to end up with a whole lot worse than maimed. Duncan turns to you, eyebrows raised. And you call me short-fused. Maybe now you'll think twice about ragging on me when things heat up? Oh, no. I'll never stop ragging on you, Duncan. Hey, if the talon's down here, that means he's left the upstairs room unguarded. You're right. Let's go while he's distracted. And away we go. And up we go. And this is probably going to go bad really quick. Inside the private dining room, you're immediately greeted by the piercing stare of two massive dragon statues. The flickering lights are just bright enough to illuminate, you must be Rooster, their bronze bodies. The effect an eerie illusion of slithering scales. Across the room stands your target, Chung Sing Rooster, low. Or maybe he's down here, hands trembling at his sides. A single anxious guard stands near the door. Something has them on edge. The talon is missing. Sweat drips down Rooster's gaunt face. His eyes dart back and forth across the room, trying to size you up, assess the situation. Without a support, he appears nothing more than a trapped rooster who, without his talons, is defenseless. In an effort to invoke a sense of authority, he raises his voice. Who are you? What do you want? I've come to deliver you to my client, Mr. Lowe. Don't worry, they specified that you are not to be harmed. Zo, where is the talon? Where is the rest of my security? A second passes while his eyes scour the room, looking for someone, anyone, to come to his aid. Never mind, you mind. Just get this street tramp out of here. Yes, sir. You don't want to do that. It's my job to scrag thugs like you. You really don't. No talon, no backup. All alone. You must really like your boss. No, not exactly, no. He begins to slowly back toward the door. In fact, you can have him. Good boy. And now he's running to go get the talon and bring reinforcements. Yay. Okay. Chung Sing Rooster Low. Ooh, you have a shotgun there now. No, wait, spare my life, I beg you, please! Drops a spit splatter from his mouth, his desperation obvious. Stop that. I'm here to take you alive. Don't make me change my mind. Listen, Seattle, we may have Rooster, but these stiffs were probably just a handful of his guards. He could have more downstairs. In fact, we know he has more downstairs. We can't leave it the same way we came in. If we're going to get out of here in one piece, we need to find a new exit route, and fast. I'm betting this chicken guy knows one. So how about it? Good points. Rooster's teeth are clattering inside his head. His frame shakes uncontrollably. The realization that he's at your mercy with no one left to defend him is settling in. Tell me where the back door is, and I'll let you keep your teeth. Rooster stammers incoherently for a moment, but his words soon catch up with him. It's just outside of this room, to the right, but it's locked, and you have the key. Search him. Find a small key in his coat pocket. The ornate pattern carved into its head matches patterns painted throughout the restaurant. Okay. So, you're coming along. Hopefully we won't have to deal with a fight. Service entrance. Use Rooster's service key copy to open the door. The yellow text used to serve more purpose in the first game. Your comlink clicks, a burst of static, then the sound clears to reveal a soft voice. Noel, is this your channel? Who's asking? Name's Paylon. I'm your getaway driver. We have details to discuss, but let's keep it brief. Time's ticking. I'm at the loading dock across the bridge from the restaurant's main entrance. Big old schooner. Can't miss me. But neither will the HKPF, who I've just learned are on their way here in response to a security call. Oh, this... Well, shit. I'm on my way. One last thing. I may be the driver, but this ain't my rig. Door's locked and I don't know the code. You may have to break in. Good luck. Get moving. A click and your comlink fills with static. Paylon is gone. Okay, can't just be simple, can it? Oh, I apparently forgot to start the timer. Give me a moment to go check to see how long this has been running. Okay, so it's about 16 minutes. You know that because you've been looking. Putting this for 8 minutes, which will make this run a little bit long, but oh well. There are some security people waiting to shoot at us. We have to make sure Rooster gets there alive. A pair of triad gangsters block your path. Men, help me! The words, you look like a wimpy version of David Bowie. That's not blonde. The words start pouring out of Rooster's mouth so quickly that they blur together. You, free me, get me away from here, and I will guarantee you will be rewarded. Nuyen, favors, power, whatever you want. The two guards exchange a look, then turn back to Rooster, smiling. Actually, we're liking the position we're in now, you begging at our feet. The idea that maybe once you're gone, we can move up the chain. You know, Rocco here is pretty qualified to take your seat. In fact, we might as well make sure you don't make it out of here alive. Rooster looks up at them, irate. His fury fizzles upon spotting the thug's various and ample cutlery. No, why? I can make you rich. Sounds like you two are looking to get hurt. No ink, no suits. You one of them runners? The gangster looks you over. Shit, a runner. Don't let her take off with Rooster. He reaches for his weapon. Get him! You're going to run away. That's a little bit wise of you. You did not run away fast enough. There we go. I could get to you. Oh, I have this. It's just a passive. Okay. And we're going to do some more. Go to here. Let's boost up, not Ractor. Oh well, I can't boost Duncan because he's out of line of sight. You get more claws. I think you're dead. Yeah, I can't look. Okay. Yeah, you are very much dead. Full auto fire. Okay. Control. Shouldn't take too much. I could do it melee. But I kind of want to use the shotgun mount. I mean, it's mostly for AoE, but eh. This is relatively easy. Yep, go there. That lasted very little time. Don't let her get away! Don't let her kill us! She killed us. They killed us really fast. Before you looms a formidable cast iron door. It's locked, your means of escape just behind it. You notice a keypad mounted on the door, but you have no key code. A quick scan reveals a potential weak spot in the door's hinges. You have a feeling you could get through, but it's going to take a while. We could pry the thing open. We could have Ractor investigate the door. I think this is probably the best way. Oh, he calmly strokes his chin while he studies the door. Old tech, I can bypass the locking mechanism manually, but this isn't a quick fix, so keep the goon squad off me. Ractor leans over the keyboard and removes his cover. Fingers reworking the dense wiring inside. Okay, so that's what's going on. Whoever I chose would have been inconvenienced. Talon burst out of the Shangri-La, nearly tearing the doors from their hinges, despite the fleshy lumps that have transformed his face into an unreadable swollen mass. His rage is clear. At the sight of the Talon, you see Rooster's body relax. His voice cracks. Talon, I'm over here! I've got weapons trained on me! I can't move! Save me, and we'll get out of here! Take this incident straight to the top. They'll herald our survival, reward us. Through leaking eyes, the Talon hones in on Rooster. You little shit, dragging me to this restaurant over and over, making me eat filth? I'll watch you stuff your goddamn face full of it. And now here you are, turned traitor in a blink. Rooster is trembling with fear or anger, or both. He raises a shaky finger and points it at the Talon. You can't speak that way to me. You're beneath me. I'm still a red pole. And when the Triad comes for me, I'll see you flayed for those words. Ha! The laugh punches the air. Talon's lips curve into a clumsy smile, eyes gleaming. You won't get shit from the 289s. In fact, if your new allies don't gut you, the Triad will. Make sure you don't go squawking to anybody about high-level plans or secrets or whatever. A flea like you won't last the night. Rooster's fake bravado melts away, eyes wide. He looks desperately around him, trapped like a mouse in a snake's coil, enemies on each side, his voice small, pleading. Talon, Johnny, please, please, help me. It wasn't all bad, right? We had some good runs, you remember. I had no choice, Johnny. I was forced to surrender. But if you help me, get me out of here, I can see to it that you're rewarded, even promoted. How would you like that? Without hesitation, the Talon takes a step forward and spits on the ground. To hell with you, you spineless bit pusher. I'll bit. You didn't even put up a fight, just rolled over and played the captive. Coward. I'm going to enjoy planting a bullet in your soft, worthless skull. He readies his weapon. Here we go. Anybody else? Oh boy, that's a heavy weapon. Food poisoning. There's a sniper. That guy over there is getting into an odd position for a pistol user. The one over here. You too. Ractor is unavailable. Where is Ractor? Okay. Triad Enforcer. Triad Enforcer. Johnny the Talon. Enforcer. Enforcer. Sniper. Can I... Nope, I don't have line of sight. So... You know what? Johnny. That's a good boy. Gobbets. Okay, I am going to save this because I am low on hard drive space, and I'll come back to this. So, see you in a little bit. Talon's not looking too good, is he? Oh well. You know what? What is this? Strip armor? Bolt of Waters, target strips 2 armor? Sure. 9 damage and 2 armor. We'll explain your AP while we're here, and then we'll end the video. Okay, talk to you in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and resave since I just used your things. Uninvited guests. Talk to you later.